In this documentary, we will examine 3 cases of rescued dogs to show that they are not dangerous beasts, and that their appearance in no way reflects their behavior. Each of these animals has its own story, its own fears, and its own joys. We will also assess each dog's stress level using illustrations, making it easy to understand their emotional state at any given moment in the film. This is a reminder that each of us has the power to help and to bring a little care into the life of a being that needs it. Finding this female dog was not easy. She was hiding under a car. The pit bull clearly shows signs of anxiety in the presence of the rescuer. She avoids eye contact, and her head is turned away. When the rescuer reaches out a hand, the dog becomes alert. Signs of nervousness are visible. Notice the licking of the lips and the tongue protruding. This is a dog's way of trying to ease tension and calm the situation. In canine body language, this is a clear signal. Go away. I don't want conflict. She remains frightened. Throughout the encounter, she continues to avoid eye contact. This persistent avoidance is a clear signal of her stress and desire to stay safe. When the rescuer moved an object, you can see the fear in her eyes. They are wide open and alert, clearly showing her panic. She is so frightened that she doesn't even look directly at the object. She continues to avoid eye contact, signaling her ongoing stress. The pit bull begins to show signs of indifference. Her body becomes less tense, and her reactions to the surroundings are calmer.
Good girl. Can I get this? Thank you. Good girl.
At last, she begins to turn her head toward the rescuer. This small gesture marks the first sign of growing trust and curiosity.
Come on. Good girl. Good girl. Come on. Come on, good girl. Let's go. Up into my lap. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah.
The female dog approached the rescuer in a submissive manner, showing no signs of aggression. She placed her head on his leg. In dogs, this behavior can indicate seeking physical contact to help reduce stress and feel safer in challenging situations.
Come on. Come on. There we go. Much better. Can I get kisses? Girl. Oh. Good girl. Did you just give me a kiss? You did. Come on.
Kissing an unfamiliar dog is a behavior that should be avoided. As for the dog, it is not an expression of affection, but rather an intrusion into its personal space. This can cause discomfort or stress. In the described situation, the female dog began to display calming signals, one of which was nose licking. This is a natural canine communication mechanism aimed at reducing tension in a stressful situation. Instead of attempting to kiss an unfamiliar dog, it is better to allow the dog to initiate contact on its own and to maintain a neutral body posture. This approach helps the dog feel safer and more willing to engage in interaction.
Ooh, windy outside. It's gonna rain again tonight. Come on my lap. Remember? Oh.
Just a few weeks ago, this little dog's physical and mental state was tragic. Every day was a struggle for survival, with no food and complete despair. Today, she is happy, safe, and surrounded by love. May it always stay that way. And honestly, is it just me? Or is someone always chopping onions at home whenever I watch these videos? In the very first moments when the rescuers approach, the little dog shows clear signs of fear. You can see her trembling leg, her tense body, and the uncertainty in her eyes. In that split second, as she notices a human, she hesitates. Should she run away or stay? Stray dogs, shaped by painful experiences, must make decisions in an instant. It's their survival mechanism. They never know if the person in front of them means safety or danger. For many of them, humans are unpredictable figures. Some offer food and warmth, while others chase them away or even cause harm. It's no surprise, then, that a street dog approaches with caution, analyzing every movement, every tone of voice, and every subtle signal in body language.
Now, when we pull her, we can both pull in opposite directions, okay? I'm gonna give her a little tug.
You can clearly see how she braces herself, reluctant to leave the place she feels is safe.
Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good.
The female dog begins to growl, which is a natural reaction of a frightened dog. Growling in such situations serves as a warning signal. The dog is signaling that it feels threatened and needs space. It is a form of communication aimed at avoiding direct contact that could potentially harm it.
Sonia, will you please get me...
Observers can notice that the rescuer uses a towel to test how the female dog reacts to touch. This approach allows the rescuer to avoid potential injuries while assessing the dog's response. This does not mean that the dog is aggressive toward humans. Animals under intense stress may try to intimidate or even strike at a perceived threat. But this type of aggression is fear-based. It is a defensive mechanism, not a sign of inherent hostility.
Okay. Come on. Come on.
We can observe the female dog resisting and pulling on the leash to avoid entering the crate. This behavior is a typical expression of fear or uncertainty when faced with a new, potentially stressful environment.
Come on. Wait. Oh. My hand. Okay. Is it closed?
With her ears back, the dog continues to display a warning by growling. This combination of ear position and vocalization is a clear signal of discomfort or defensive intent, typical when an animal feels threatened or uncertain.
Perfect.
Okay, wait, move my fingers. There you go.
Good stuff. Oh. Okay.
I decided to raise her score on our stress scale by 2 levels right away. Because just look into her eyes. She seems completely relaxed and truly happy. Notice how fast she runs now and how much energy she has. And compare that to her earlier state. Shouldn't we more often recognize that behind stress and fear lies a being that needs only a drop of care to truly flourish?
Thank you for saving me. Hi, handsome.
We start at stress level 2, because the dog chose to eat from the hand and shows no signs of aggression or attempting to escape from the rescuers. This clever dog found the perfect shelter in the dense bushes. No one was looking for him there, and he didn't bother anyone. He had likely been hiding there for a long time before a passerby noticed him and alerted a rescuer. Rainwater collects in that spot, and sunlight barely penetrates the leaves, giving the dog access to water while keeping him protected from the sun. We can now observe his submissive posture with ears laid back. But just look at how wide he stands and how unsteady he is on his feet. It's hard for me to assess this boy. In contact with people, he remains calm, and his approach to strangers is initially cautious, but surprisingly quickly becomes relaxed. Almost too quickly. He can eat from a hand, something dogs raised on the streets from a young age usually cannot do. Have you noticed how relaxed he is and that he doesn't mind being petted on the head? Normally, this is a spot where petting should be avoided, but most owners don't realize this, so dogs gradually get used to it. From this, I reach a sad conclusion. This boy most likely had a loving home for a long time. But why is he no longer there? Is it old age, illness, or simply getting lost? I'll leave that answer to you. Do you see that smile? And once again, someone has started chopping onions at home. This time, he will find the right home, a place where he can be truly loved and safe. Just look at him. Every wag of his tail, every relaxed glance is a reminder of how much love he has to give.